with the puffs. I started out with the puffs, and now I'm with the crunchies.
I see a lot of Super Bowl commercials. This one just leaped off the page to me.
And there was a survey that we found that said that 48% of people admitted to stealing or sneaking snacks from their friends and family. And we thought, wow, that would make a really neat idea for a Super Bowl commercial.
Everything tastes better when you're stealing it.
When the agency came back with that initial pitch, I remember it distinctly because there were roughly, 5 or 6 ideas that they came back with, all very different. But this one in particular just struck us because, again, it was so simple. It made me smile immediately. And just it was so smart to put the song, Shaggy, It Wasn't Me, and it just completely made sense.
The first time I saw the concept, I was excited. I thought I was reading through it. And I thought it was really, really funny, and just the changing of the lyric and everything. I started to laugh through it. I was like, okay, this is gonna be fun. I just wanted to make sure that I nailed it.
My husband and I do not work together. And I was like, there's no way. So they called and they're like, do you have an offer to do with Ash? And I was like, we're not gonna do it. Like, we just don't work together. And they're like, I really think you should read this. And I was like, all right, whatever. So we both read it independently and then ran into each other in the house. And I was like, hey, did you read this thing? And he was like, yeah, it's really funny. And I was like, I know. And then that was it. And we're like, all right, let's do it.
When I saw this Cheetos ad, it was like the medicine that I needed given the heaviness of this entire year. And it just made me laugh.
The narrative of It's a Cheetos thing is really a nod to our fan base. It's about all the things that they do.
You see Ashton accusing Mila of stealing his Cheetos. And thanks to some pretty solid advice from Shaggy, she always answers, it wasn't me.
But I caught you at the counter.
Wasn't me.
Saw you snacking on the sofa.
Wasn't me.
You even had him in the shower.
It wasn't me.
I even caught you on camera.
It's the Cheetos and it's her and she's saying it wasn't me, and but the evidence right there is on her fingers. It's the same concept of wasn't me. It was like, well, yeah, but you were on camera and it wasn't me.
I think that song came out like 20 years ago. And I was like 22, and we were shooting that 70s show together when this song came out.
It wasn't necessarily that we were looking for a music idea to follow MC Hammer. It just happened that way because the idea was so good.
I can't touch this.
Well, we launched It's a Cheetos Thing, which is the tagline, last year with the MC Hammer spot, and had a ton of success with that commercial. And then the Shaggy spot just felt like a natural evolution of that campaign.
Touch this. You can't touch this.
You have Mila and Ashton who were on that 70s show. Obviously they go back that far in time. And it's interesting because they're so in love. Like many of people, our crew, everyone's like, wow, like that's just so nice to see love, like especially now. And I think with Shaggy, he's an icon, right? He's an icon, and again, a really spiritually positive person. They all just fell into sync, perfect sync with one another. I wasn't surprised.
Too much?
Just stick to the line I gave you.
Yeah. It's like working with your best friend. It can go one way or the other, right? And we are incredibly codependent on each other. So this just feeds into our codependency, which is great for us. It's lovely. And Shaggy's great. He's funny. He's Shaggy.
Being on set was awesome with these 3 people. The chemistry and banter among the 3 of them was incredible.
You could feel the excitement on set. And at one point they were so excited that they ended up getting into like a Cheetos fight. And then Shaggy got into the Cheetos fight too. So there were Cheetos being thrown everywhere. And it was kind of wild.
Where they are, you say forget her, never admit to a word. And please don't upset her. And if she keep on stalking, I guess you let her.
Well, did you?
Wasn't me.
Oh. Okay.
Well, that's the first time that's ever worked.
Humor in advertising is vastly important. During the pandemic, I think the importance just doubles, maybe even quadruples, right? Because like I said, people have been quarantining and really they're just longing for levity.
And I think this year, with everything this country's gone through, everything the world's gone through, but everything America's gone through, I think people just want to laugh and they just want to have fun and they just want to be entertained with something silly and stupid and fun.
Right now, we need to laugh. I think we need to sort of bring some levity to the world right now. It's a really heavy time and has been. And I think the Super Bowl, everyone's going to be this year sort of just dialing into like, it's a relief, you know, to go there and watch this game and just be entertained for a moment.
You forget when you're filming in COVID, just how difficult everybody's had it, you know, and being kind of in isolation in your home, how you feel, and just the fact that they were working, they were having fun. The theme and topic was fun, right? It was something that we all smiled about. It was just a good feeling.
Super Bowl is a big deal, you know, so to basically be with Ashton and Mila doing Wasn't Me, you know, and I'm back in this costume again, you know, playing my Jamaican Hugh Hefner.